Everyone, another fun-filled day of what's going on there? Oh God! So that's well, what's been approved, eh? As I was going to say, another day of food delivery. Welcome aboard. Jumped on Uber and I've got one, it actually took a while for it to come through, but just got one from up here at Subway, so we'll pick that up, take it down to Balmain East. I was going to say it's a bright sunny day, there's a little bit of cloud come over, which is always nice when you're riding. Let's keep it a little bit cooler. Hasn't it been an eventful couple of weeks before today? I'll tell you all about that later. We're going to get this Subway one picked up first. Alrighty, so as I was picking that one up, and the second one came from the charcoal chicken place down there at Balmain, so we'll go down and pick that up. It's only paying an extra $3, but who cares? $10 in total ride down to Balmain East. Could be a lot worse, could be a lot better too, but whatever. So yeah, a couple of days ago I actually got first Woolies pickup from that Woolies there. I don't remember in the last video I was saying, you know, I've never had one from there, I wonder when I'm going to get one, and bang, one hit a couple of days after making the video. Yeah, as I was saying, it's been an eventful couple of weeks, both on and off the bike. It was a night about a week ago. So I was in a couple of wind. It's a night about a week ago where I copped a flat tyre down near Darling Harbour, and I was lucky enough to have a security guard that was at the building sort of came out to help me out. Found the spare tube, I had a massive hole in it too, so I was like, fuck. He's like, oh, it's okay, we'll fix the first tube you got, it should be right. I was like, okay, so I don't really like relying on those puncture repair kits, but strangely enough we got it to work, and it's still on there today, so fingers crossed, touch wood and all that stuff, nothing happens today to it. But yeah, I've been riding for a while with it, and it's been fine, so should be right. What else has been happening on the bike? I've been absolutely hammering Broadway, because it's been very busy lately. Broadway Shopping Centre. If any of you guys in Sydney want to know where to go where it's busy, Broadway Shopping Centre is your place. I've done heaps over the past week from there, like 60% at least of my deliveries have been from Broadway Shopping Centre. And what else? Yeah, on the bike, had a good week last week. The last couple of days were a bit bastardly with the rain, because it wasn't just one big downpour. It had sort of rained for 5 minutes, literally 5 minutes or less, then the rain has stopped. And you don't know if more rain's going to come when it's like that, or if it's going to clear up like it is now. So it's crazy. Sydney weather is crazy, just like Sydney. We had a couple of wet days there, so I had to wash my chain the other day. That's always good fun. It's nice and dirty. And off the bike. Soccer season has started. We've had a win and a draw, so we're undefeated so far. But so are, I think, 3 or 4 other teams. So we'll look to keep that unbeaten run going as long as we can. We've got a decent team this year. The team we drew with on the weekend actually won the comp last year. And they weren't overly crash hot, but I sensed they weren't playing at their best as well, so it's been a very competitive year, I think, soccer, so watch this space, I'll keep you all updated. I also scored my first goal of the season too, first goal in about 5 years, roughly 4 or 5 years since I last scored. It was funny, I was playing left back. I went to put a through ball through for our centre mid, who was sort of running through on goal. I meant for the ball to land in front of him, and it sort of bounced, and as it bounced, the goalkeeper had run up too early, too quickly. It sort of bounced and went over the goalkeeper's head and in, so I didn't really celebrate it because it was more luck that it went in than anything, but they all count, so yeah. Anyway, we'll pick this one up in the jar and catch you all in a bit. Starting the day with that view. Yeah, not bad at all. Not bad at all. Just going to mention the something funny that happened with the Uber bonuses over the last couple of days as well. I was down south coast yesterday, obviously not working, and I opened the Uber app, and I'd done a couple of days before just to see what the bonus would be for this week, you know, just see if it's worth jumping on Uber or do a bit of ethical multi-apping. But and what I had yesterday, there was a $100 bonus for doing 55 trips. So I thought, okay, you know, that's pretty good. I can do that over a couple of days next week, being this week. Jumped on this morning, and they've changed it to $170 bonus for 110 trips. So I was like, whoa, hang on, what's going on there? I doubt very strongly whether I'll get that, because it hasn't been overly busy in most areas. As I said before, it's been busy in Broadway, but yeah, I won't be hitting, definitely won't be hitting 110 deliveries between now and Thursday. So what I might do, I might head to sort of Piermont in the CBD and Broadway area, jump on DoorDash and do a bit of ethical multi-upping today. I wasn't really expecting to, but when I saw that earlier, I was like, fucking hell. Anyway, we're going to cop a bit of wind here, so I'll shut up for a second. So yeah, that was kind of funny. And I've also noticed the new Super Mario Brothers movies coming out. Well, come out, I should say. Come out in the 5th. It's been out for a couple of weeks now, and still haven't seen it. And I said to my brother, you know, you got to take your son to see that, mate. He's 3 years old, and he says to me, oh, he's barely 3 years old. You're too young. Rubbish, mate. You're never too young for Super Mario Brothers. Am I wrong or what? You guys tell me. Super Mario Brothers for all ages. So yeah. So as I said, you know, nice easy start to the day. It is so yeah, it's just after 1:30 and it's quiet in Balmain, so I might roll, mate, how you going? Might start heading up to Piermont now, I think. We'll see if we can pick one up on the way through here, going through Roselle, but yeah, because this area's so quiet, it's not really worth sticking around. Watch how I take this roundabout. Watch this. It's a beautiful roundabout, I love this. Beautiful in. Okay, so off to Piermont we go. Also, another thing I forgot to mention with the Uber situation today, there's currently a 1.3 times multiplier in this area, Balmain, over to Leichhardt, and includes my home suburb of Morin as well. So, but the funny thing is, it's really quiet. It's much quieter than it normally is in that whole sort of triangle of areas: Balmain, Leichhardt, and Des Moines. And I find that's often the case. So I don't know what they're doing, what their analytics is telling them, but something's not quite right there. Because a 1.3 multiplier is quite a big one for us. You know, normally it's none, or it's 1.1 at the very maximum. So not sure what they're trying to do. Yeah, as I said earlier, I'll head down to Piermont and possibly Broadway now, and maybe jump on the multi-apping. Probably open DoorDash, because I checked Menulog earlier, and Menulog was pretty quiet. I mean, there weren't many shifts on Menulog this week, so that can change over, so I'll keep an eye on it. But yeah, for today I think it's pretty much just Uber and DoorDash I'll be doing. Anyway, catch you later. Gee, must be quiet down here too. I go through Darling Harbour and along the back there and up through Goods Line and up to Broadway maybe. I'm down here at Darling Harbour. I might give a little bit of an update on the work that's been done down here. See a few machines in there going at it. I'll go for a quick ride along here and just see if we can see. A bit of it's been pulled down now. It was only a couple of weeks ago, so we're cracking on with it. Sure how long it's supposed to take for the new one to be built, but dare say it'll be at least a year or two, because we're putting something quite big in there. It's going to be even more bridge.
Yeah.
Go off the bridge. Yeah. Go up here. Up. Did you come down from there, or that little?
No, I can walk. I've been trying to get on there.
All right. Yeah. Just go left here. Go up that little walkway thing.
Oh yeah.
And it's like a quick. You got a quick hook turn.
Oh yeah.
And you go straight across.
I'm just walking this way, and to run.
Yeah. All right. Have a go on. No worries. Have a go on. There we go. Here's the overpaid visitor guides they've got here in Sydney at Darling Harbour. Just pay me $20 an hour and I'll hang around and do the job. So yeah, that's the security work they're doing. It looks like a war zone. Looks like a bomb's gone off in there or something. Woo. Yeah, it's nice. The sun's come out finally. So a little bit cloudy earlier, but now got a bit of sun. So it's a new, well, it's not a new IMAX, but this building over here used to actually be Sega World when I was a kid. Speaking of all things video games and Mario Brothers and all that, I'll bring that in. It used to be Sega World over there. That was early 90s, early mid 90s. Wasn't that a long time ago? And yeah, then it became the IMAX Theatre, and then that got knocked down. And just recently they've just finished this, it's a W hotel, but it's actually got an IMAX Theatre somewhere inside there. I haven't looked at it yet, but I'll have to go in one day and have a look. But yeah. It's all happening down here at Darling Harbour. Okay, just got one on Uber from going from the Dan Shack up here at Sussex Street, going over to Glebe. It's only paying $6 something, but I thought, yeah, why not? And I just logged on to DoorDash as well, but the dash starts at 3 PM. It's now 20 past 2 now, so I got plenty of time to do this delivery then. The dash will start while I'm over at Glebe, so who knows, we'll see how popular DoorDash is over Glebe Broadway area, because that, I checked, and that's actually included in the boundary. People wonder how powerful e-bikes are. Here's your answer. He's working at the moment too. Surely not. I don't think he had earbuds in. You'd have to have earbuds to be working while you're carrying your girlfriend. Cool, right? Anyway, let's get this one off to Glebe Point Road at Glebe, and we'll catch you in a bit. Yeah, I was just at Glebe and I dropped that last one off and got a $9 one going back to the CBD, the Barangaroo more correctly. So I said thank you very much, we'll take that. So heading over to Barangaroo now, and by then the DoorDash should have started, so we'll see what DoorDash is like over in Barangaroo. Okay, so the DoorDash one's now started, and it's telling me that I'm in a hotspot. So, yeah, right. So we'll see if anything comes in. I'm just going to check and see as well what they think about Broadway. No, not Darlinghurst, the other way. Oh yeah, they've got Broadway marked as a hotspot, so I might head along here and out the back and down to Broadway and just see what becomes of today on both Uber and Menulog. Sorry, not Menulog, DoorDash. Now I still haven't figured out what the hell this thing over here on the left is meant to be. If anyone knows, please put in the comments below, because I'm stumped. It's definitely not a roller coaster. I think it's going to be like some sort of a thing where they put lights on it and they light it up at night. There's also a big screen in the middle of it. I'm not sure if you saw the word Cane there. That's actually a big screen. Do not know at all what it's meant to be. So we shall see. And this here's where all the see there's a few dancers down there. All the dancing groups, usually break dancers, get a lot of K-pop, Korean pop, for those who don't know what it is, type sort of dancing groups come along there and practice their craft. It's usually a lot more busy now, but I think being 3 PM on a Monday afternoon is probably not the time they'd be out practicing the dancing. Probably later tonight maybe, or Usually on weekends as well, it's pretty busy there. Okay, so let's head up to Broadway, see what we can get. Catch you in a bit. Okay, so we've just got over to Broadway and got one on Uber from Subway down here. Up here, blinking on, but then didn't turn. Yeah, so I got one from Uber, and the whole time DoorDash was absolutely dead. So I'll take that Uber one. I'm just going just the other side of this main road here. So I thought, yeah, I'll take it. And of course I've had to pause DoorDash, which you can pause it for 30 minutes. So if you keep it paused for more than 30 minutes, it ends your dash. But I'll restart it just after well, when I'm very near to the destination. That'll keep the dash going. Sure we don't lose it now. What's going on over here? Righty. So yeah, this thing with ethical multi-apping, you've got to really be on your toes, and you've got to pause the other app or apps if you're using a few when you pick one up, just so that the customers don't get charged. Going back to this one from Subway. Jesse George coming next there. Yeah, I've just got another Uber one. I've just been riding around Broadway Shopping Centre here around the back of the streets. Got another Uber one, even though it's apparently a hotspot with DoorDash. So I said, I'm not sure how all the companies I guess, not sure how they do their analytics and where they get their info on that from. But yeah, definitely popular with Uber, and they've got no multiplier or anything around this area. And DoorDash is saying it's a hotspot. You get absolutely nothing from them within a period of about 10-15 minutes. So I don't know, you tell me. But yeah, this one is paying $10 down to Surrey Hills, so it's a fair way. I'm not sure the DoorDash zone it'll be in the DoorDash zone, so I might just end the DoorDash on the way there, I think. Well, that actually ends at 4 o'clock, so I'll just see what happens. We're on world famous Oxford Street, Sydney. Yeah, I've just restarted a DoorDash DoorDash, whatever you want to call it. But I'll see what it's like around in the CBD still, because there's no real hotspots around here. It's more around sort of Chinatown, Haymarket sort of area, and then back down at Broadway. So I might cruise on through the city and head down to Broadway eventually. But yeah, we'll just see how it is. Put that until 5:30, so that's about another hour I'm going to do that for, as well as the Uber. So you see how they both compare together. So there we are. I'm in the middle of a hotspot zone for DoorDash, and have been for the past couple of minutes, and absolutely nothing's come in. So once again, I query how these companies sort of do their analytics and all that. And because as I was saying before, with Uber, they'll offer you a 1.2 times multiplier, and there'll be absolutely dead quiet in an area. You go to another area, no multiplier, and it's busy. And now with DoorDash, they're saying, oh yeah, you know, go to these hotspot areas. Hotspot areas are dead quiet. So yeah, you tell me. Yeah, make up us. Yeah, once again, hanging out at Broadway Shopping Centre. I was not too happy, but now I'm pausing again DoorDash because one from Uber's just come in. And it's going over to Darlington, so it's not too far. It's a nice close one, so we'll go and pick that one up. It's just KFC up on level 2. Yeah, we'll go and pick that up and run that over to Darlington. Alrighty, I've just picked up a second one. After I picked up that one at KFC back at Broadway, I got a quick one came through for Subway at Sydney Uni here, so thought I may as well go pick that up. And that one's just going down the back to Wilson Street here, which is nice and close. But the second one that I picked up from Subway there is actually going all the way sort of through they call it Newtown, but it's sort of past the main strip of Newtown. It's a bit of a shit, but I thought, bugger it, you know, may as well. Then it'll be in Newtown for dinner time, which will be good. So yeah, I've closed that DoorDash dash. It's 5:10 now. That was due to end at 5:30, so total for that dash, big fat 0. As I said, it just shows you the company's analytics and that are completely skew-if, and B, that DoorDash is nowhere near as popular as Uber is here in Sydney. Alrighty, we'll get this one delivered and catch you on in a bit. Okay, it's now 6:30. I've just smashed around, mostly around Broadway. Again, been up to Newtown. Newtown was pretty quiet when I was riding through this, so thought, fuck it, I'll go back to Broadway and bang, boom, boom, double. The ones I'm doing now from Broadway going to Alexandria. One of them's just the back here of Darlington, it's up the back. Next one's Alexandria, just sort of just past Redfern. It's a decent sort of distance, but it's paying together. They're paying $15, so oh fuck it, may as well do it. And plus, Alexandria can be a good little area at night time. So I'll hang around there and see how I go. While I was back there at Broadway, I came across a new fella to the food delivery game. He's from Bangladesh and he'd been doing the job 2 days. This was his 3rd day, he said, so good on him. And he just asked me where KFC was. So at Broadway Shopping Centre, that is. So as I said, I told you guys, I told him, mate, you come here heaps. Broadway is very popular, very, very busy. So if he wants to make money, hang around Broadway. But anyway, chucking my right just up here, and I'm just down Abercrombie Street here. Right, this side, it's not far down, so jump along here, nice and quiet. So yeah, so far, what I'm up to. Before these two are taken into account, I'm up to $86.50. So it's 6:30, so I've been going 5.5 hours roughly. So yeah. So these two put me over the 100 mark. As I said, they were paying $15, so yeah. That should be around 7 PM. So when I hit that, so normally I like to try and aim for the 180, 200 mark, but I probably won't hit it today. Never know though. It depends on how long I stay out, of course, but yeah. So I've got another 3.5, 4 hours to hit that, so being dinner time too now, should get quite a few more orders come through, a few nice big ones, hopefully. Anyway, let's get this baby delivered. So I've come back through Newtown, very quiet here tonight. A couple of riders back there sitting there doing nothing. It's playing with their phones on it. It's now 7 o'clock. This was a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday night. It's supposed to be absolutely pumping. I think the old Junder's even quiet. No riders there. That's saying something. Newtown, Broadway.
Yeah.
So guess what I'm going to do?
I'm gonna head to Broadway.
That was a good one. Just picked up a triple from Surrey Hills there, Crown Street on Surrey Hills, and then Favo Street just around the corner from Crown. Two of them were at the same building back there, so yeah, dropped them all off. Dropped all three of them off. So I'm going to head down to Circular Quay and see what's happening down Circular Quay way. You're getting the Portos down there. You got Messina. Not that anyone will be ordering ice cream in middle of April, but who knows. I get a Macca's down there and a Hungry Jack's as well, so we'll see what we get down at Circular Quay. Otherwise we'll go down there and ride back up Pitt Street, and who knows where we'll end up after Pitt Street. Could actually get a Westville one too while I'm going along Pitt Street, because they usually come in a bit later at night. It's now 10 past 8. And I'm up to $132.61, so doing all right. That last one was a good one, paid $17, so thank you very much. Keep the camera rolling. It sounds like there's a bit of music happening down here. What that is? Big square box thing.
Freestyle, show me your favorite move,
There we are, there's some more music.
Fanciest move you got.
Darlinghurst.
Woo! Well done, round of applause for this amazing group of dancers.
They actually had me going over to North Sydney, so I don't know what the hell was going on
Give
there.
that energy.
Good pop. Last one I came in, some weird. Had me going all the way across the Sydney Harbour Bridge and coming back. I'm like, no thank you. Yeah. Pretty quiet down here. Yeah, there you go, having dinner time, so. Quiet? Quiet tonight? Quiet, eh? Yeah. Yeah, it's quiet down here. Another two. Quiet down here. That little gold mine up Broadway. They probably couldn't be bothered going to Broadway by the looks of it. I think they seem to be more the guys that are just hanging around the CBD by the looks of it. Maybe on, of course, but yeah, you know, they'd much rather sit around and chat, wait for them to come in from Circular Quay, which is fair enough. I'm more one to get moving, keep moving, and see and learn different areas. That's just the way I roll. We've gone up Pitt Street here. So likewise all closed to here. Is it okay? No worries. That's fine a bit further up. See, I'll see if I can get on from Westville a bit further up. See how we go. Catch you in a bit. Okay, this is what I was talking about earlier. See this here? Sydney CBD's got a 1.3 multiplier. It's absolutely great. I've been riding through the CBD for quite a while now and have not got one order. So I don't know what's going on at Uber, but they're trying to attract riders to dead areas for some funny reason. We just rode from Circular Quay. I'm now down towards Darling Harbour. Or down the Liverpool Street, I should say. Been all through the Sydney CBD and not a thing. So, yeah. What's the go? Anyway, catch you in a bit. Just come down to see how busy Macca's is, and even that's pretty quiet too, so it must be the school holidays. Not many people in Sydney, a lot of people have gone away. It'll be coming back, I'd say, probably next week. Look how quiet it is. He's nodded off, catching some Z's. Fucking hell. Might have to go up to Broadway, I think. Back to Broadway. Back to the gold mine, as they call it now. Used to be the goose that laid golden eggs, now it's just the gold mine. That last one I picked up at Broadway, thought I'd come for a ride down to Piedmont, see what it's like down here. See it's in action. Thing down Piedmont way. Well, it's just gone 9 PM, so might even knock off soon. We'll see. Look, bang! Oh, Woolies, beauty. Let's hit that shit. Woolies, beauty. Let's do it. Let's hope it's not got a fucking 24 pack of toilet paper in it. Then I won't be able to carry it. That was usually good. 20 items for Scarlet. Let's see what Scarlet's got. Peanut Crunch, Manning Valley eggs, yep. Woolies salmon, yep, that's fine. Cook vegetable medley, yep. Cauliflower, vegetable medley, top line ground bread, 2 Woolies tomatoes, Musashi, yep, all good. Tomatoes, more tomatoes, yeah, okay. What else? Where was I? Raw prawn meat, okay. Sanitarium So Good 1 litre, yeah, that should not be too heavy. Musashi 40 gram, yep, that's fine. Oh yeah, all good, sweet. Let's do it. That one was paying about 13 bucks too, so glad that one came through. Here I was saying, oh, you know, I might pack up. Nah. For all you watching in the USA, Woolies is our probably one of our big 2 grocery stores. Woolworths, as it's correctly called. You're probably wondering, oh, what's he calling Woolies? What's Woolies? What the fuck's Woolies? That's us Aussies abbreviating everything. So yeah, I'll go and pick this baby up and deliver it back over to Glebe, which is where I was a while ago. Catch you in a bit. Something for you. Just dropped that one off there, and I was just unlocking my bike, and I could sort of sense there was someone walking up opposite me, you know. So I didn't take much notice, and as she was sort of older lady, probably in her 60s. And as she was walking towards me, she screamed out, "Jesus!" And I've jumped 6 foot in the air. Fuck, you know, I looked up and there's this dude on one of those electric skateboards, completely dressed in black. No lights, no nothing. He was just hammering towards the 2 of us. The lady was sort of walking, as she jumped in the air, screamed. She just saw this guy on the skateboard. As I said, dressed all in black, was an electric skateboard, so he was going pretty quick. And poor lady got a fright. He just took off, the guy. Just missed her. And so I've turned to her. I had all my lights on and everything. I said, oh, you know, you okay? You know, I said, I'm glad you screamed out, because I wouldn't have seen him. I would have dropped the shoulder into him and sent him flying. So yeah, note to all you who are out at night, use lights even if you don't want to wear bright clothing. So yeah, that fella, he just sort of rounded a blind corner back there, nearly took the two of us out. He's coming that quick, but as I said to her, you would have copped it if you hit me. You would have copped it. You would have gone flying backwards. If she hadn't been there, I wouldn't have seen him, or I would have seen him very late, and he would have been sent packing, because he was on a skateboard, and I was just about to get on my bike and take off. I would have had some good momentum up and would have sent him flying. So, if you're riding, skating, whatever at night, lights. Use lights. Even if you want to wear all black clothes, you think it's fucking cool or whatever. I'm not too worried about that, but wear or have some lights, whether it's on your skateboard, on your clothing or helmet or whatever the case may be. So yeah, as we were just saying, I'm sure he's going to turn his lights on in a minute. Yeah, back to Pimont we go. We'll give Pimont another go. That was a good little Woolies order, so that dropped off the customer, another happy customer. And what time's it nearly? It's 20 past 9. We'll see how we go. We might knock off soon, get something to eat at Coles over there at Pimont if it's quiet, but other than that, we'll try and get another couple. We've just gone over the 150 mark, after 152 bucks today, so another one or two would be nice, but as I said, we'll see how we go. I just realised too, this is the first day in don't know how long, ages, months, that I haven't done an alcohol order. Not one alcohol order today. What's wrong, people? You've stopped drinking all of a sudden. Yeah, it's sort of bizarre. So I've been Broadway all day. They got Liquorland now. I've been through Pimont a couple of times. You got Liquorland just here. Been through the CBD. You got Liquorland at World Square. Not one alcohol order. That's very interesting. I mean, I know it's Monday and people probably had a bit much over the weekend, maybe, but usually they get back on it on Monday, Tuesday night as well. Anyway, not to worry. I'll might go down Darling Harbour, just see if I can get one or two more from Macca's there or something, and maybe call it a night after that. We'll see. See what's happening up along this way. Macca's is quiet, so just going to jump on to one dance again. There's a couple of beds here. So they dance in front of those mirrors there. You see, you got mirrors there. So they dance there and they sort of watch their movements, and that's a pretty smart thing to do. Good on them, I say. So they're all having a rest. But anyway, I might do one last trip up to Pimont up there, and might grab a salad at Coles too, and do a finish up video after that, or around that time. I've just found some exceptional values here in Coles. Cheaper ones over there. That's right. I'll grab one of these salads, but what I found, these lint bunnies, size, God, what size are they? 100 grams. They were $6 before Easter. Dropped it down to $4 the other day, and they're now $2. Sweet, so I might as well grab one. Beauty. Happy days. So here we are again. Time for a, oh, look, that tree looks nice, doesn't it? Pull it up. Time for a finish up video. And we're in Piermont once again. Yeah, so not the busiest day, but still managed to make 152 bucks, which I'm pretty happy with. Nothing really crazy sort of happened. Yeah, got to see a few different areas of Sydney. Some mad bastard riding past and singing it. Probably getting home, wants to get home before the cold hits. Yeah, so nothing too crazy happened today. No too out of the ordinary. Yeah, it's a pretty laid back sort of day. Monday. It's nice for them to be laid back, I guess. Not 200 mile an hour. So yeah. And yeah, as I said, managed to make 152 bucks, which normally I like to aim for 180 to 200 bucks, but hell, during the school holidays can be a little bit less because, as I said earlier, everyone goes away on holidays and all that. So yeah. Anyway, yeah. Another two things. Ramadan. Do we say Eid Mubarak yet for all those observing Ramadan? I think it's done at the end of it. I'm not too sure when it ends though. And I'd like to say happy Greek Easter to all the Greek Orthodox out there, and to all the Orthodox religions. Happy Easter. Your Easter's just passed, just this weekend. Yeah, apart from that, thank you all for watching. Hope you're all out there earning a shit ton of money, and if you're not, if you haven't joined up yet, why not? Jump on board. You've got lots of my videos, lots of other guys do it as well. Jump online and they put videos while they're working online. Watch them, watch me. See what it's like. Jump on your bike and earn the cash. Anyway, yeah, signing off for the night. I'm actually gonna leave Uber on just in case. Sometimes I can jag if I'm going through Balmain Roselle late at night. People that have they're not got milk the next day or whatever, so they order some milk from BP, servo at Roselle. But yeah, other than that, 152 bucks 15. Pretty happy with that. Could have been more, could have been less, I guess, but hey, I've got no debts. Don't pay any rent, so just earn what I earn. That's my thing. Okay, thanks again for watching. Catch you all later.